Hello viewers, welcome to Forex Flow weekly analysis for September 9th to 13th. We had a fantastic week. Almost all of the trade setups that were forecasted in the previous video were accurate, and I hope traders were able to make lots of profit. I will talk about them in a minute one by one and also look at the trade setups for the upcoming week. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, and thanks for your comments and feedback. I hope these videos are really helping you with making good trade decisions. So let's start with the first pair, which is Euro USD. We ended the week here with this candle, and we were saying that the price would go down to 109.25 with extension to 109, and that's exactly what we have seen here. On Monday the price dipped down to 109.25, and we were also saying that the long-term target is 107.50, but it was not going to happen in the same week. I was forecasting that the price would go up, and we brought this rectangle from this resistance area down to this between 110.50 to 110.75, and I put this orange line here as the resistance to watch for. You can see the price went down here to 109.25, and our expectation was that the price would go up to this resistance line, and that's exactly what we have seen here in next 2 days. And here you can see the RSI was very low, almost at 20, and we have seen this green candle. The price bounced from here. That was your buy signal, and it made this small hammer, and the price went up from here. So if you had entered into a buy trade here, you should have made about 100 to 120 pips profit in 2 days. And then we were saying that the price would be rejected from this resistance area, and that's exactly what we have seen here with this inverted hammer, and the price fell down. It was immediately rejected as soon as it went into this rectangle area, and then next day we have seen another inverted hammer. So with these two inverted hammers, we can say that the price is going down again. But in the coming week, we have to see if the price will go up again and test this resistance area. If the price tries to break above that, then it should be rejected with this 50-day EMA, which is coming down. And we have to also look at this trend line, which is still valid for this setup. And in the long run, if the price goes up here, it should be rejected. If it not, then it should be rejected with this 50-day EMA, which is catching up with it. But like I said, the long-term target is 107.50. So if you had entered into a sell trade around this area, you should be holding your position. If the price goes up, please lock your profit, and the expectation is the price would be rejected from this orange line and it will go down. In the coming week, we can target for 109.25, which is the previous low, with extension to 108.75 or 108.50. Euro USD is very choppy. Most of the time, if you see the price goes down, then it come back up and then goes down. So traders must set up proper stop loss and lock their profits. So this trend is still valid. So that's for the Euro USD. Now let's move on to USD CAD. On USD CAD, we were saying the price was going up and down between this orange line and the rectangle area. And you can see that the price dipped down here, then bounced up. So this was a good setup for day traders and not really good for the long-term traders, but I hope the day traders were able to make good profit here. And then we saw the price dip down with this huge red candle, and it broke below this 50-day EMA. That was the sell signal in my previous videos as well. And as you have seen that the price here with this small candle, it went up to 50-day EMA and then it was rejected. And next day we have seen the price had gone down. So I think if you have entered into a sell trade here, you can continue to hold your position. It may go up to this area. If the price is rejected again, then the long-term target is 128.50, but initial target was 131.50, and as you can see here, the price came down here, touched almost 8 or 9 pips short of 131.50. So if you were following the forecast, I hope you enter into a sell trade and you should have made about 150 pips here. For the coming week, we have to see if the price goes up here and it gets rejected again, then you have the chance to enter into a sell trade again. If the price is rejected with this 50-day EMA and from this rectangle area, then you can hold your sell position and the price should go down to 131 with extension to 129.50. The next one is Aussie dollar. Here we were saying the price may dip down to the previous low, and that's what we have seen here, but then it formed a big hammer and it broke above this orange line, and that was our buy signal. If the price breaks above this orange line, then enter into a buy trade. I hope you guys were taking that advantage of this trade, and then we have seen the price went up about 100 pips, and currently it is sitting above this 50-day EMA. Although on the 4 hours chart you can see the RSI is very high, it's about 90, and it does require some sort of retracement or the pullback, but it may not happen. We will be looking forward to 0.68 or all the way down to this rectangle, the top of this rectangle. So if the price dips down here in the coming week, that should be a good entry point for a buy trade. But if it continues to go up, our target is 61.8% retracement, and it has almost reached there. So you can close your buy positions around 61.8% retracement and then enter into a sell trade. Now looking at the New Zealand dollar, here the same situation. We were saying the price may go down and then bounce. So we have seen that the price was making this hammer on Tuesday, and then it broke above this orange line, and between this orange line and the one here at 0.65, I was saying the traders that this would be your easy play. So if you had taken advantage of this trade setup and you had entered into a buy trade, you should be having about 85 to 90 pips of profit in your account. And in the coming week, the expectation is that the price will continue to rise to this orange line, or at least to this 50-day EMA, which is close to 0.65. And if we look at this 4-hour chart, you can see this red candle, which means that the price is going to retrace back a little bit. It may go down to this level, which is currently at 0.6395, and then may go up again. So if you're holding your buy position from this level, which is 0.63, then you can continue to hold it and lock your profit and wait for the price to go up to the 61.8%, where you can close your buy trades and look for the sell opportunity. But at this moment, the price may come down a little bit and then go further up. That's for the New Zealand dollar. Looking at the Swiss franc, this was the previous high, and we were saying the price may not go up there directly, and we were looking for the price to retrace back. However, we have seen that it has broken this 50-day EMA, but next day it came back up. But if the traders who entered here in the previous week, they should have locked their profit, and with this first red candle, they should have closed it with 150 pips of profit. In the coming week, we have to be careful. This candle is not looking really good. The price action, it looks like a lot of profit taking happened on Friday. If the price continues to go down and breaks this 50-day EMA, I would say close your buy trades and enter into a sell trade, because then the price will go down to this orange line. If it continues to go up, then our first target would again be the top of this previous high, which is at 0.9975 with extension to 1.00. That's for the Swiss franc. Now looking at the pound USD, we were forecasting the price may dip down to 120, and we have seen that on Monday the price dipped down to 119.60, and then it formed this big hammer. So this was the signal to enter into a buy trade. As you can see, I put this orange line here and the one here. So between these two orange lines, we were saying that if the price bounces from here, then enter into a buy trade. So you had the opportunity to make about 200 to 300 pips of profit. But like I said, this pair was going to be very volatile because of the uncertainty from the UK Parliament as well as the Brexit news. And that's exactly what we have seen. But if you had chance to take advantage of this, I hope you had a safe play and you were able to make this much profit. Now for the coming week, what we have seen here, that some profit taken happen here, although this is not a signal to sell. It had reached to this level of 50-day EMA. Now from here, we may see the price go up again to this orange line or come to this resistance area, which is at 124.50 to 125. The price should be rejected from here, and then we can see the price may go down. If it does not go there and continues to go down here, then you can lock your profit and close your buy trades. This pair is going to remain very volatile in the coming weeks. I would say trade with small positions and do not enter into a huge buy or sell trade. Now looking at the USD NOK, on this one we were saying that the price had reached to 9.11. This was my forecast that the price would go up to 9.15, and that's exactly what we have seen. The price went up to almost 9.16, and then I was saying if you see a inverted hammer or huge red candle, then enter into a sell trade. So I hope you were able to take advantage of this trade setup, and on Monday we have seen that this inverted hammer was a sell signal, and if you had entered into a sell trade here, our initial target was 905 with extension to 895, and that's exactly what we have seen here. The price went down to 895.89, and that was the opportunity for almost 1500 pips. I hope the traders took advantage of it. But if you had entered into a sell trade here, I would say lock your profit or close your trades. This may continue to go down to 61.8% retracement, and then we have to reanalyze this pair. Last week, this was a very good opportunity to make good profit. Now looking at gold, here we were saying that this is the trend line and the price may bounce from here. That's exactly what we have seen. The price went up to 1555. I was also forecasting the price may go down to this orange line, and then we'll have to reanalyze the pair. So in the coming week, if the price is not bounced again from this orange line, then we have to look for the next target, which is going to be around 1450. So between 1500 and 1450, you have to be careful. The price may bounce from here, or if not, then it should bounce from 1450. But if you had entered into a sell trade, I think this is good opportunity for you to lock your profit now and see how the price behaves in the coming week. So with that, I'm going to close. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and leave your feedback in the comment section. Thanks.